Hello, my name is Juraj Bileš. I am sales representative for Slovakia, the part of west part of Slovakia, for company B&R Industrial Automation. B&R is one of the leading technology company in field of industrial automation worldwide, and we are producing control system based on PLC and industrial PC, servo drives, frequency inverters, and so on and so on. This product I would like to introduce is another piece of cake because we not developed some hardware in this case. It is a solution that make possible to create smart factory also in Brownfield. Because when we spoke about smart factory today, everyone has some imagination that it is some quite new factory equipped with the cutting edge technology. All machines and robots are connected and in horizontal and also in vertical dimension, and data flow is prepared for analysis of the big data. The reality is that the most of the factories in Europe are not greenfield but brownfield. These factories in many cases exist many years, maybe more than 50 years, and also the equipment of this factory is yes, we can say old-fashionable. There is sometimes machine without control system, only with some operators. So in this case, it's very hard to speak about smart factory, about some kind of fourth industry revolution. So how it looks like in this brownfield plant in reality? If we have some control system, it's better case. There is a big variety of this control system. There is not only one producer of control system in the world. Maybe sometimes it looks like, and there are also very little data transparency. In many cases, you see the management of in this factory going with some papers and collecting data manually, and then put in some Excel sheet, and then make some analysis by themselves. And this is not really any kind of smart factory. And we also facing that the situation that there are machines from different generations. It means there are, as I spoke before, the machine without a control system, the machine with very simple control system without possibility to share the data, and there are also most modern machines, but with this control system, with this possibility, but without some specific protocol and without the implementation of the data collecting for this concrete specific company and for the ERP or MES systems. So what the B&R offer for this case is orange box. It's not box of oranges. It's it's some hardware and software solution that is that offer to you possibility to collect the data from the machine, offer this data in some specific form to other system like SAP or MES system for control your whole factory, and also possibility to collect the data and offer them for cloud technology to analysis of the big data. Why orange? Orange is before the natural color of B&R is orange. So this is the reason for this name. So what we can do? Machine information that are available from this orange box are independent of the cloud services. It's very important to say, because you need this data also in case when the internet connection is not possible. Yes. So you in this solution is very easy and transparent to get this data direct on the machine. This solution is equipped with some panels that is direct on the machine, direct on some technology line, and offer this information direct for the operator or management team. Data acquisition and processing are running in real time, so this data is not collected in some period in 20 minutes or hours. That these data are available in a range of milliseconds, and there is also available user interface for operators. It's very important, and maybe not so often in a similar solution that is also operator has possibility to see how it looks like with his KPI or OEE, because this information is almost available only for management, and this information from our point of view is also very important to operator themselves, because if you see how you work, how is your situation in your daily business, it's also possible to offer much more power from your side. So there is also important that this interface make it available for operators to do some specific reaction. If you create some solution that make for operators possibility to insert some additional information for this reason why this machine stopped in reality. What is the reason that this is not this information is not available for management? They know nothing about this. Why this machine directly somewhere in their factory stopped, but the operators has this information immediately. He sees the machine, he knows this machine, and he is also able to insert this information to the system manually. So another feature of the orange box is this solution is plug and run, because this solution is possible to create on demand the customer, but it takes some time, and it is also not possible for factory team in their own responsibilities. So we create something like black box, but called an orange box, that is easy to install and is very easy to set the parameters of this solution, what signal, what each signal means in reality, what the parameter of the machine we want to show for the whole solution. This installation and parameterization is based on web technology to be future-proof. This is also the status for HMI. We also base this HMI on web technology, so it is possible to have this visualization and this interface not only on HMI, on the hardware HMI direct on the line, but also on smartphone, tablets, PC, in the whole factory, or if you want, also in worldwide. Connectivity. I told that there are machines from many generations, and there is also the control system from many generations. So if you want to connect some machine to the new smart factory technology solution, you need to have possibility to connect this old system or existing system. So in this time, it is in development, this product and will be in development for all time. So in this time it's possible to communicate with, for example, Siemens PLC via ISO TCP or Rockwell system via Ethernet IP, also with BNR system with INA 2000 system, protocol, and also with the most modern industrial protocol called OPC UA. This protocol also make it available to communicate direct also with SAP or MES system, SCADA system, DCS system. In case when is no possibility to communicate with the control system, is possibility to make it via IOs with hardwired system with X20 IO modules. There is no problem to get the information in this way, but it is most complicated, more complicated than communication via interfaces. Uplink connectivity to upper control system level is possible with OPC UA again, because this communication protocol is also available not only for IOs, not only for PLC, but also for upper control system. With cloud technology, it's possible to communicate via MQTT. The system in the own is possible to communicate with a database server, for example, SQL server, and it is also possible to use remote access for this orange box. So what this system offer for the user? We can, without any changes, use this for OEE measurement. We spoke also about machine without control systems. So this solution offer the possibility to upgrade this old machine to new generation that is called Industry 4.0. So we can use it for OEE, for messaging. It is what is messaging? It is that this old machine can send you SMS or email in case there is some problematic issue on the machine. And also is data logging direct on this orange box. Without any connection to database server, is possible to use this data logging also for small and middle company without some central IT department. So another thing that is used in this is user and alarm management. So this is standard thing in your machine. Each HMI offer to users some user management. So if I log into the machine with my username and password, I get some rights. But it is not possible in the older machine. This is the same situation in alarm handling. Update service is possible via network or with USB drives. To make diagnosis direct on this orange box is possible to use web services called System Diagnostic Manager. It is independent solution that is based again on web technology, and you don't need any other tool for system diagnostic. This system also creates some reports, basic reports in CSV or PDF format, and these reports also you can send direct with email or send it to some servers. Mapping. We spoke about mapping of the variables in case of communication, on the IO mapping in case of the hardwired solution. Mapping is based direct on the HMI, and it's not possible any other tool for this. Supported language in this time is German, French, English, Italian, Chinese, Czech, and Slovak will follow. So, how can this can this solution offer to companies, small and middle companies? You can see on this image, this some print screen of the HMI. So you can see who is logging in the system, which languages change, basic information about version, about dates and time. But what is main benefit? You can see the production flow in the time. Yes, so we can see in which time was the line or machine in production, in which time was on unplanned stoppage, and in which time was in planned stoppage. It's maybe planned for some service or some maintenance, maybe some exchange for some exchanges, the tools and so on. You can also have some overview of the product you are producing. So, name of the products, name of the shift, the actual shift, the actual machine status, product counter, and also if you have implemented also the numbers of good and not okay products. In this case, everything is perfect. It's not the usual case, of course. So, what about our references? This solution is used, for example, by Nestlé. Their focus was on OEE, on the existing machines, and what was the advantage for this customer was very easy connectivity and possibility to identify the most common causes of downtime. Because one thing is that you know that there is some downtime. Another thing is to identify what is the reason, because then you are able to solve this situation. Unfortunately, I am not able to say what was the OEE boost, but from our customer in Slovakia, I can say it's more than 10 and more than 20% you are able to achieve. Second one is Continental. There was another motivation in this case, but the most important issue for them was the possibility to implement this solution themselves, because they don't need any third-party company to implement the solution, and it was very easy way to implement this upgrade of the machine in themselves. So some contact. Thank you very much.